Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I'm touching around on my paper here because I thought I had some bits, but it's not. It's actually in the print, so yeah. And today, KSCRAFT, yes, and we are going to do this one. Now, this one can be one of two things. Yes, it can. It can be the cover for a little book that you've made with a hinge that will glue down here and up here and not interfere with this section, which is actually a pen holder. Or you can run off to Dollar Tree and get yourself a nice little post-it block. I've got a pink one here. I don't know what colour it's showing on the camera, and not the tidiest put together. You could actually like cut these in half if you wanted to, and just use half of it. So I got this from Dollar Tree, and it's one of their stick note blocks. There you go, camera's playing up. So I have been away and I have die cut, because this is one of the quickest projects that you will ever do. And personally, if you're somebody who likes to do craft fairs and stuff like that, then this is just going to be absolutely perfect. So here we go. With that big die, you are going to cut a base. And the paper that I'm using today is Basic Grey Herbs and Honey from Snap Click Supply. So that's the pack that I'm using, and I really like this because I kind of think when people use post-its, it's kind of usually shopping listy, isn't it, if you know what I mean. So I thought I'd go with that, my kind of fruit and produce background. Now if you have a close look, you can see there are what do you call those, serrated doodads, yeah, perforations, yeah, that's the right word. I will run off and have coffee after. And then you've got cut here and you've got a cut here, and that is where the pen will go in. Now I can see the perforations also run into the center, so I'm going to be really brave in a second and fold that. I've never made one before, but it just looks really quick. And you also get top pages. You get two because one piece is longer than the other. My piece is going to go here. This is the Herbs and Honey pack again, and I've used a little piece of Dollar Tree lace trim just to go up the edge. And also with this pack you get two sets of these lovely fancy scrollies, so you get a little bit that cuts out and then you get the base layer. So I've used a little bit of glittery yellow cardstock there from Joanne. Let's have a close up because it really is lovely. I mean, if you're doing a slimline card, you know, whichever way you wanted to put it, you could actually have three of those along your slimline and just a really nice squirrely sentiment, and that would look so pretty. But mine is going to go onto here. I haven't decided which way round. I think it might go that way, which is why I chose this paper, because it's got no design in the center of it. And then I chose a piece of ephemera from Herbs and Honey again, and you know me and strawberries, so I do know a lot of people are actually putting strawberry plants in the ground around now, especially in this area. So anyway, I chose that. It came on a long stem, but because it's something that you're going to use and you wouldn't want, you know, something long and skinny to keep catching your finger on, I actually trimmed that off and I fussy cut it, and I've actually put foam already on the back, and that's going to go on there in such a way that I can still see my little squirrely bit. Right, so let's first of all be brave and let's fold it. Right, having never done one before, I'm just going to go with the perforation, and let's see what happens. Which is always fun. Right, and we've got one here, so whether that folds in or whether that folds out, I do not know. Let's go for out, and then I believe that will then tuck in to allow for your pen. So let's have a look. And someone was going to tell me that I'm doing it totally wrong. I think it goes like that. So let's just fold that so that we've got that bit sticking out for a minute. And I do have a pen on my desk, and I've got a nice red one. So let's see if that fits into there. Ooh, and it does. So I've got a nice red pen. Oh, see how quick that was. Goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. Right, so glue. And straight onto the back. Actually, I'll put my my scrolly squirrely down first. And obviously, you can make these for all seasons, do them for gifts, and as I said, craft fairs, because they're so simple and so quick. I mean, okay, so you know, I did actually cut my stuff first before showing you, but honestly, it didn't take that long. Right, so I've got all those flat bits down there, and next thing I'm going to glue this on. But as I was saying, if you don't want to use a post-it notepad, you can make yourself a little booklet with a solid hinge, and as long as you glue it and fix it so it doesn't interfere with this bit that I've got my fingers on, then you've still got a nice pretty booklet that you've made yourself, and you've still got somewhere to pop your pen. Now then, I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be borders here. So let's have a look at that. I'm going to go for that. That looks nice to me. And forgive my background paper because it's gliding around happily. So now that we've got that, you can see what it looks like inside. I'll share that with you. Isn't that cute? And as I said, you do get one that will go onto the back, a patterned one, but I'm kind of like, you know, I didn't do it, but I would do it, especially if I was gifting. But for myself, you know, I do like that paper, so I'm quite happy to leave that like that. So we've now got that. I'm going to put my nice little decoration on top. And forgive me a second, I forgot to put the cap on my glue. There we go. Get back to doing this. Let's pick that up. I use lots of little pieces because it's got a lot of curves on it, and I still want to see my scroll, so I'm going to go about there so I know that I can see everything without knocking everything over. Oh, isn't that nice? I love that. Now my post-it note, I'm guessing that I take it out and just glue it using its white backer. But you can see it doesn't look very very tidy to me. So I'm actually going to remove that chunk as well, because I don't know what Dollar Tree was up to, but they didn't glue it down very even. And you can always add bits back into it, if you know what I mean, as you use them. That's if you're doing it for yourself. So the wibbly wobbly uneven bit I've taken away, and I can pop that in as a later day. And then you've got your backer here, so depending on how you want to do things, I'm going to measure first. See, so the Dollar Tree post-it fits really nicely in there. So I'm just going to pop some glue on, and I might pause for a second while this dries, because I don't know the quality of this paper on the back of this post-it. And I'm going to go in there, and I'm checking on camera to make sure that I'm straight. And that's stuck down pretty quick actually. So yeah, and thankfully it is straight. And then we can close it up. I can get my pen. Let me pop that in. Ooh, isn't that lovely? And that's what I've got. Isn't that great? My post-it note might be coming up a bit there, so I'll just give that a squish down. But what a great little gift. I absolutely love that. Super quick, super easy. Love it. And I'll just straighten myself up again. There we go. I'm capping off my glue again. Yeah, no, I finished for half an hour. Well, there we go. Well, I look for the little hole. Right. I thank you so much for joining me today. Let's have a closey up. I hope you have an absolutely awesome day, and I'll be up again tomorrow with more from KSCRAFT. As usual, all links below. Bye.